that 80s style. She's got a groove that's so rad, she'll make you wanna dance. Shelly's the queen of the Jersey Shore, you get the chance. Hey Shelly, Shelly dancing in the moonlight. Hey Shelly, Shelly shining oh so bright, so bright. We're gonna party till the morning light. Shelly, Shelly, Jersey girl, delight us, delight.
The Shelly in the house tonight, giving it up, feeling so right. New Jersey girl, she's got that style, that style. Now scream queen with a million smiles, catching all the love from around the world. Whoa. Hey Shelly, won't you shine your light, shine your light in the darkest times? You make it bright, bright. Life's dreams, we're all by your side, by your side. Keep on doing what you do, girl. You're one of a kind, one of a kind. Shelly, Shelly, you're our last street star. So keep rocking your show, no matter where you are.
Hey, Shelly from the block. Jersey girl with a mouth that won't stop, won't stop, no, no. Sassy, and I'm not afraid to show it. Gonna spill the tea, you better be ready for it. I speak my mind, no filter inside. Shelly's in the house, talking trash and truth, trash and truth. No sugar-coated blues. Jersey girl with something to lose. Shelly's in the house, time to break the rules. From coast to the city, I'm the queen of cool. You can handle the heat, then take the high. Shelly's in the house, drop the mic.
Hey, Shelly in the house tonight, living it up, feeling so right. Yeah. New Jersey girl, she's got that style. Life stream queen with a million smiles, and she know the love from around the world. Hey Shelly, won't you shine your light? It's time to make it right. Life stream queens with a wayside. You're one of a kind. Shelly, Shelly, you're a life stream star. Keep rocking the show no matter where you are. Yeah.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It is July 1st, 2025. Did I say 1st? It's July 1st. Apparently my mouth isn't working, which is sad for the world. I know. This is Shelly, your mouthy mom at Talking Trash and Truth, and you've come to Coffee and Chaos with T3. That's me. It's 11:43 a.m. I know I'm earlier than my normal show, which I haven't done in forever. But it's raining here and it's dreary, and I've been awake since 7:30 this morning. So I figured let me hop on and say hi to some people. And we start off real quick. By the way, I'm coming to you from South Central Pennsylvania on a mountaintop where apparently all the rain goes around me, yet I still get all the humidity. Isn't that lovely? But that's all right because we have beautiful grass and beautiful trees and everything is beautiful. So let's see who's here. We got Heidi. I don't expect anybody to be here since I just literally went live for no freaking reason other than I was bored. Heidi, how you doing? Throwing out those links like they're hot. You got Vice Baby lurking at work. You're lurking. I'm not going to say what rhymes with that. I hope you're doing good, Miss Shelley and everybody. I am doing fairly well. I mean, the weather's not helping me, but it is what it is. Cool Gamer. Hi, honey. How are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And we got T-Rex trucking. T-Rex jumping in there with the super chat. Let me see what I got. I mean, I could play this one. But I kind of want to do this one. know why I like that little ditty so much. Thank you very much, T-Rex Trucking. He's with the $19.99 $20 super chat. Thank you. Oh my fucking God. Shelly is back. Mama Shelly, Miss Shelly, the one and only, for her triumph and glorious return to YouTube on her own channel. Oh, that's right. Because the last time you guys saw me, I was on Winning's channel. Yeah. And I was, yeah. Oh, I'm limited in what I can do and say because I have respect for his channel and, I behave accordingly. But thank you very much. Yes, I'm not back for good. I just wanted to stop and say hi, tell you guys how I'm doing, see how you're all doing. I knew only a couple people would show up, and I'm pretty much, it is what it is. T-Rex said, thank you very much, though, for the super chat. You're so funny. You're so excited. I answered your text. You never answered me back. T-Rex said, so one of the batteries went bad in my truck, and it was smelling super duper bad. It often gases hydrogen sulfide, which smells like rotten eggs. Yes, it sure does. And I thought there was something rotting in my truck, and I spent the last 2 weeks trying to figure it out. Turns out it was one of the batteries that smelled so bad. It smelled so bad, so bad. I thought it was something I did. You thought you had noxious, silent but deadly farts. That's what you thought. Don't lie. You know that's what you thought. You were like, what, was it something I ate? Like, what's going on? Live stream with Shelly. Yes. Yes. You and Heidi, honestly, and Snipperoonie and Vice Baby are honestly the reason why I was like, you know what, let me go say hi to everybody. Because I get to talk to T-Rex. And I talked to Outpost Nerd yesterday. Hey, girl, how you doing? I know I sound a little lackadaisical, or a little lethargic, I should say, because I'm very lethargic. It is shitty here. It just keeps raining and raining and raining. It's July, bro. Like, either we're going to go between like extreme heat or just rain. I feel like I live in Oregon or Washington, or like one of those wet states. I mean, it's not so bad to live in a wet state if, the person putting you in that state is there with you. But since I'm not and they're not, can we just have a little bit of sunlight? It'd be great. T-Rex man, I spent the last 2 weeks spraying this bitch down with bottles of Febreze. Trying to get rid of the smell, and it turns out that it was never going to work because it was underneath the truck. That is hilarious. You should submit a bill to them. Be like, you know what? I spent all this money on cleaning things thinking it was me, and it was your goddamn truck, and nobody bothered to tell me that this was a possibility. Like, what the hell? Get your money back, dude. Like, make your company pay for it. Your company gets away with murder, man. They don't do nothing. Lady said, oh my gosh, it's been a rainy past month. It really has. It's disgusting. I mean, everything is vibrant green and everything, but like, come on. I mean, people would like to get out, do that. I mean, I got nothing to do, so nah. As some of you who are on my Discord may know, yesterday was Katie's birthday, her 30th birthday. So we celebrated. We went out. We went to Haas's Steakhouse. We had a good time, me, her, and Connor. I didn't care about anybody else. I really didn't. We went out. We had fun, the three of us. We went to Walmart, which was where she wanted to go. Of course, that's where she wanted to go. And we just had a really good time. We came back. We watched a couple reality shows. We watched like My 600-Pound Life, a couple of those old episodes. Here comes more rain. Harder though. That's all right. Mama likes it harder. I'm just going to go back to being the way I was, because being a nice girl didn't seem to get me anywhere. It got me friggin' half abandoned. I'll just go back to being the bitch that I was. At least I was happier then. And then we watched, what was it? Kitchen Nightmares, because that was Connor wanted Kitchen Nightmares. So we watched Kitchen Nightmares for a little while. But we had a really good time, me, him, and Katie, and we were hysterical, just oh my god, cracking on everybody on these shows, making fun of accents and like just oh my god, just so much stuff. And then we had her cake last night. We had the strawberry, we had a Friendly's cake, an ice cream cake. And it was good. And then we all went our separate ways and did our own thing. And apparently by 10:30 last night, I was left all by my lonesome. Things are, I don't know. It's, my life is in a weird rut slash flux state. Like it's changing, but it's not changing fast enough. And it's changing too fast in some places. I don't know. I'm so confused. T-Rex said, so replying to your message, it's very, very complicated. And we came to a place where we're going to be FWB. What the fuck is a FWB? It's weird because I kind of friends with benefits. It's weird because I kind of have 2 girlfriends right now. Well, good for you, T-Rex. You got 2 girlfriends, 1 dick. What are you going to do? God. Last said, so happy you had a good time, just you and your kids. It was well deserved. Thank you very much. I mean, we'd get along fine here if everybody would just, mind their own goddamn business. But like the moods, I can't take moody people. And it's like you're constantly walking on eggshells and it just drives me nuts. Good Lord. I know. Well, he said he's got 2 girlfriends. Like if I had, 2 boyfriends, I mean, I do have multiple entrances, but and if you're counting 2, but and not the ones you're thinking, above and below, as is above is below. That was one of the things that struck me about this 600-pound life show. I was watching it with my son and he was like, there's no way. There's no way. And I was like, yeah, there's no way that these people are being intimate. I mean, it would take like a team just to hold one of the bellies up to find it on either party, male or female. I'm not disparaging like based on sex. They're all like huge. But I don't blame them for being huge. I mean, you don't get that way without like a lot of fucked up trauma and going through your head, a lot of unresolved issues and shit. But the excuses they make for themselves and the way it honestly depressed me, the way everybody like ran around taking care of them and getting them this, getting them that. And I'm like, I jumped through hoops to get even a little consideration from the people in my life. And these people are just abusing other people's good natures. And it made me so sad. Like I went out this morning and talked to my mom. Hey, how you doing? You feeling good? Okay, yeah, it's muggy out. Be careful if you go out. Oh, here comes the rain again. There's a line. And I told her that I was in a little bit of pain and that I was really low today. And she completely disregarded what I said and told me about her issues. Like, when do I get cared about? I'm just wondering. When does somebody give a shit about me? I take care of people that are near me, that are far away. I bend over backwards. I turn myself inside out. I give them everything I have. And as soon as I need something, it's, y'all listen, but I'm not going to help. I'm not going to show I care. I'm not going to say anything to show I care. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to, even pretend like I'm going to be there for you because, I got to focus on me. Everybody's focused on them, and I'm focused on them. So maybe I go back to being that cold-hearted bitch that I was and only focus on me. I didn't like that person. No, I don't really like this person who gets ignored and gets used up and thrown away either, but a lot of the time I don't want to be here anymore. I put on the smile and I tap dance for you guys, which is why I'm not here a lot, because I don't like pretending. I've never been good at pretending. But anyway, last said, always makes me smile how much we have in common. My twins' birthdays are a couple days before Katie. I know, and they looked so happy for their birthday. I'm so glad you got to do stuff with them. I'm glad Katie, she said yesterday, was her best birthday ever. So that was nice. T-Rex said, it's been so hot. I was down in Jessup, Maryland, and then I went up to central Pennsylvania last week. It was so hot, so hot, so hot, like August weather in the middle of June. It was ridiculous. It really was. It really was. Last week was ridiculously hot, and the humidity, like my walls looked like they were sweating. Like it was ridiculous. And the air conditioner in the car wasn't working right. The air conditioner in the house, they were overloaded, man. They couldn't do it. They could not do it. Last says, I give more than a shit about you, Shelly. I give 2 shits about you. Thank you. I give 3 shits about you. There you go. She said, my apologies. Just trying to lighten up. Girl, it's only us here. This might as well be a fucking Discord for how we're just hanging out. Yeah, Katie. Yeah, she did. She had a great day, and she made me feel good. She did. I nailed the back of my fucking leg with the car door when she tripped, because she tripped getting out of the car and pushed her door open and pushed it into me, which pushed me back into my car door that I was actively closing, like slamming shut. So instead of it slamming into the door frame of the car, it slammed into my calf. Ow, it hurt because it moved a lot and I didn't. So yeah, it fucking hurts. Hey, Wolfkinder, how are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Not even 20 minutes in, I already cried. And it stopped raining. I swear to God, it's like a freaking shower faucet around here. They turn it on and it pours and then it's just gone. And then the sun is there and you're like, what the fuck? We have tons of cats that are coming around. Tons of skunks. We have a whole skunk family. They literally, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. They travel through our backyard, but like the mama's in the middle and the babies are all like walking, like they walk like they're glued to each other. Like you can't tell how many there are. I don't know if it's like friggin', what are they called? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. What are they? The Tusken Raiders on Star Wars? They march single file to hide their numbers. Heidi said, glad Katie's birthday was great. Give shits, absolutely care about you. I know you guys do. I know you do. Which is why I always return to you. It's the actual people in my life that don't give a fuck. You know, the people that I spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours with and do everything for. But that's fine. It is what it is. Everything has its season, right? So, Wolfkinder, hey, FYI, today is Mr. Malloy's birthday. He's 73. He will go live sometime today. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'll have to stop by and say hi. Last said, ouch, sending you healing energy, right? I really nailed my fucking leg. Like, I nailed it. It's Canada Day. He always says he does always say that. I have to stop in and say hi. Hey, nerd, what's up? How you doing? T-Rex said, how's Mama Perez doing? Mama Perez is fine. She goes biking. She right now her husband's the one with his back out. So he just kind of like lays around and he's cranky and grouchy and whatever. Um and that's fine. I get it. I asked Connor to I asked him to let Connor help him the other day and he refused to let Connor help him. So if his back hurts, it's his own problem. Because he insisted on, the I am man, hear me roar, and picking up a whole lawnmower by himself rather than letting the 18-year-old with, a good back do it. But it is what it is. Men are stubborn. But other than that, she's all right. She's convinced that the doctor said something, even though he didn't say it. She's convinced that what they told her is just them trying to jack up their prices and get medical stuff out of her that basically she thinks the doctors are lying to her, that her heart is fine, she'll be fine, everything's going to be fine. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't even care anymore. I don't. I really don't. What is this crown thing in chat? Okay, so now chat has this thing, let's see, top fans, where you get experience based on how many how many chats you do, how often you talk, if you send a super chat, if you send a sticker, if you send I don't know, like if you like something, I don't know. But if you go to the top, it'll tell you who the super fans are, like top fans. And like right now it says 1 is Wolf Kinder, 2 is T-Rex, 3 is Heidi. And then it like lists the XP going down. It's a weird thing. I don't know. I don't know why YouTube decided to do that, but it is what it is. Leaderboard shows the most interactive in chat and super chats. See, which is weird because Wolfkinder got number 1 and T-Rex got number 2. And T-Rex sent a super chat and a whole bunch of other chats. And so I don't understand how it works. I really don't. I really don't. Like, it seems so arbitrary. You could turn it off for what? Everybody likes seeing it. I don't understand it, but the people in chat seem to like it. So it's like, all right, sure. Why not? I hope you're doing well, Heidi. She's been chatting more recent. So does it just rank you for that person's chat or overall? Like your entire chatting history, I guess. Like that, is that what it does? Does it follow you from like chat to chat? Or is it just for those channels that do it? Like I don't know. I'm very confused. Anyway, so yes, so we have deer now, we have chipmunks, we have tons of little baby rabbits and little voles. These like little mice looking things, but like they have like no tail or whatever. I don't know, it's weird. People like to see their names on lists. It's a dopamine hit. I get that. I do. And yet when my name is on a list, it makes me nervous. Snipperoni, how you doing, honey? Heidi said just the current live stream you're in. Vice said it resets every stream. Oh, all right. Yeah, not all lists. Not all lists are good. Schindler's List was not a good one. That was not a good list. McCarthy's list, not a good list. You don't want to be on that list. You don't want to be on the blackball list. Anything that's interesting to a Democrat, you don't want to be on any of their lists. Any of their lists. Now, if they're against something, that's the list you want to be on. My county has a list. Your county has a list of what? I mean, most counties have lists of like who lives there and everything else, but that's pretty much it. That's because we understand hit list. I mean, I'm just saying, I am Italian. If I have a list, I actually do have a list. I really do. I have a couple lists. I have like my prayer list, all the people that I pray for. There's the list of people that I don't pray for, that I actively pray against. No, that's not true. I honestly don't pray for the downfall of anybody. I just pray that they are removed from my life. Let them be happy and healthy and do whatever, but get them the hell away from me. Uh, Sorry, I'm just messing with my microphone because I don't know. It's weird. It's like I don't know. It's like the button colors changed, and I didn't change it. Like whatever. At least YouTube put the names back to normal. That whole at fiasco was awful, awful. What at fiasco? See, I haven't been on the internet except to watch things for a while. People is yeah, yeah, those type of people. Yeah, no, you don't want those lists. Wolfkinder said, "Wow, my mom used to say, don't get on my list. Don't get on my shit list." That's my friend Vic, who's not really my friend, who I thought was my friend. Used to say, "Yeah, I don't want to be on your shit list ever." I was like, "Why?" He said, "I've seen the people that you're mad at, and that don't look like a good time. That's not a good time to me." He was like, I don't ever want." And surprisingly, he is at the top of that shit list, but it is what it is. I hate that I give so much of myself and my time and my money and my heart to people, and they turn around and act like I was nothing, like I did nothing for them, I meant nothing to them. Like, oh, I gotta worry about my life, I gotta worry about this, I gotta worry about that. How about you worry about me a little bit, the way I worried about you? I never seem to get that reciprocity from people. Hell, I can't even get that from my own mother. So I don't know what I'm expecting from other people. I'll just keep taking care of me and fuck everybody else, right? God, it feels even wrong to just say that. If just I thought I wasn't as alone as I am. But if I wasn't here, everybody just move on. They'd be fine. It's very jarring when you realize how inconsequential you are to people who mean the world to you. People who can't even be bothered to listen to what you say because it's always better when you're giving them your attention. They don't need to give you theirs, right? You don't need undivided attention. You don't need affection. You don't need compliments. You don't need encouragement. You don't need reassurance. You don't need to think that somebody's there with you, shoulder to shoulder, whatever. It's okay to just be on your own. I encourage people to be on their own. I encourage them to be independent. I'm enjoying being independent, but I didn't think I was alone. And I very much feel alone. Anyway. So Shelly, seems like you got out of Jersey at the right time. What's going on across the river with the terrorists running from it, right? I mean, nerd, Jesus. I knew New York was bad, and it's always been bad, but this is ridiculous. What they're going through now. Last said, has YouTube changed it back? I found some chats were like that and some weren't. Really? They made everybody's chat name their channel name, and there was an at in front of your channel. When did this happen? YouTube made a stupid update by having people's chat name as their username. Oh, I do remember seeing something like that. I do remember seeing something like that, but I must have been like either really stoned or really tired because I just kind of like meh. Which of course was awesome at doxing viewers' real names sometimes. That's great. Oh, I wish I would have known that when there was somebody to dox. That's something that irritates me. Secrets. I fucking hate secrets. I really do. Like if you can't trust me to tell me things, then why the fuck are you still around? Like, go away. I'm tired. Tired. So the same thing on most that had it, it went back. Nice. YouTube was trying to cut down on trolls and impersonations. Yeah, because when they do that, it always works out so well. But I also heard it was only happening in bigger chats, but I don't know. Snipperoni said that feeling isn't as real as it seems like. Believe me, I know. Just knowing somebody thinks about you once in a while is everything. People think of you. Thank you, honey. I always think of you guys. You're hell, Snipperoni. You and Lass and Heidi and Vicey are the reasons that I showed up today. Just to say hi. Because I was ready to just go back to bed and cry myself to sleep. I'm just very, very low today. I haven't been like this in a long time. Well, I mean, momentarily here and there, but not like this. Like this is bad. This is real bad. Some days I'm so full of hope. And then some days I can barely leave the room. Every noise, every sound people make is like it's like knives against my skin, like a cheese grater going against my skin. For fuck's sake, people like that. Yeah, I know. They like seeing their names. Yeah, so mine would be at T-Rex Rocket. I mean, I've done it. Why do you think I send so many goddamn super chats out and whatever? It's you do. You enjoy seeing your name. YouTube, because apparently I can't talk. YouTube thing happened within the last week. Yeah, you don't mind if I do. Girl, I miss my cigarettes so bad. You have no idea. Like just the vaping alone just does not satisfy me. It really doesn't. Yay, don't mind if I do. I mean, I wish I could freaking go have a cigarette. Only took New York City 25 years to forget. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not even 25 years because September's, another 2 months away. But it is what it is. Heidi, T3 Hun, thank you for going live in the midst of it all. I went live just to talk to you guys. I really did. Because I miss you. Being alone is addicting but costly. You get freedom, but you lose the connections you have to survive. None of these people in this house helped me survive. None of them. They've done nothing for me. Maybe my kids have, but like the adults, no. They don't give a shit if I'm alive, dead. They don't give a fuck. The only thing is, if I was dead, they'd have to take care of my kids. And that would inconvenience them. They don't even act like they care anymore. Thank you for the hug, Snipperoonie. This too shall pass, T-Rex. Yeah, well, I can appreciate that feeling of cheese grater. It is like everybody's rubbing on my last damn nerve. They are rubbing on my last nerve. I hate YouTube. Like, there's I stopped doing the themes. I stopped talking about stuff. How am I supposed to go out there and talk about feelings and how to make your life better when I feel like every single thing I do is wrong? Everything. You got asshole creators out there thinking that I'm some drama queen because some fucked up stupid amphibian went and started shit 2 goddamn years ago, and because some freaking Callie commie can't shut the fuck up and stop putting my name in her, coming out of her mouth. And like, I got people freaking following me on X and shit that I have nothing to do with because people threw my name out there. Like, really? Like, mind your business. Nobody bothered you. Nobody pushed your button. Go fuck yourself. I'm so fucking sick of the YouTube drama bullshit. I lost my place. Oh, nerd, we need to get back together on Discord more like we used to and just be there for each other. Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. I don't want another pond. I don't like it. I don't like how people become when they become part of like a pond kind of thing. Snipperoni, if you ever need to talk, believe me, I'm screwed up more than you. You're an ass. Never. You're such an ass. Made me laugh though. No, you are not. Being alone and lonely are so different. I don't mind being alone. I don't. I'm good alone. I can occupy my time. I have varied interests. I have many skills. There are many, many things I can do, but I don't want to. I feel lonely. I feel lonely. Because the future that I thought was going to be there, ironically enough, is not the reality of it. I don't like it. I don't like not knowing. I don't like not being able to talk. I don't like editing what I say because I don't want to offend somebody or they're going to lose their temper or whatever. Or they're going to cut me off and, say, well, I didn't say that. Like, I need heart in my life. I don't need pure fucking selfish logic. I need somebody to have heart and think outside of just themselves. But not everybody thinks like me. So it doesn't matter if I sacrifice. It's I'm the only one willing to do it. So there you go. Yeah, they are totally different. Wolfram. Oh, look at that. The wolf is here. He wipes his paws, lopes in. Oh, we got the Wolfram in the house. Wolfram in the house. There you go. How you doing, Wolfie? You doing good? I hope you're good. Yes, and Wolf Kinder is here. So your wolf sis is here. Yay. I lost my place completely. God damn it. Snipperoni, I'm sorry to hear that. You deserve better. Deserve, meh. I don't know about deserve because I've been a bitch most of my life. But it is what it is. Lady said, I'm on my own, but I'm all right alone because I'm not lonely. What song is that? You're going to have to send that to me in Discord. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. See, I'm the opposite. I'm not alone. I'm lonely. it's worse when you're surrounded by people and nobody gives a shit. They don't get you. They're just worried about themselves and their own little situation. And, you're worried about your situation too, but you're also worried about theirs. So, like, why do I get to take on everybody else's bullshit and nobody ever takes on mine? You guys are different. I mean, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the actual, like, 3D people that surround me one way or another. I don't know. It's a lot of everybody bitching and moaning, and I'm like, you have no idea how blessed you are. No idea. I don't know. I'm getting very resentful lately. I don't like doing that. I need purpose. Malloy went live. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I have 8 people, and I've only been live for like 40 minutes, but I'm just repeating the same fucking thing. Let's see what Malloy is doing. So he just went live. I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing it? Memecopia, they're pretty antisocial went live. Oh, they're going live in like 8 minutes. Toe in the Line and the Steel Toe Spiral. Oh yeah, they're gonna be covering the whole Nick and Aaron thing, which is hilarious. Sad, but also hilarious. Did you guys notice that subscriptions are listed different on YouTube now? I mean, they still put the lives first, which is weird because I don't see Mr. Malloy in my lives. Oh, there it is. But now they do everything A to Z, which I wish they would have done before because it used to drive me crazy looking for people. I mean, I have like 1,000 fucking subscriptions, and I'm supposed to find one person who's, they're live, but you're not showing me that they're live, and you're not showing me their fucking name, and I can't spell it because it's always a weird name. It's like, come on. Now they're all alphabetical, which is nice. All right. So Malloy is live. Let's see. 4 people are watching him. Let's see. Happy birthday, Mr. Malloy. I should send him money. I really should. Yes, I should. Oh my God, is he not monetized? Why is his monetization off? Is he not monetized anymore? Why wouldn't he be monetized? I'm very upset right now. Oh, damn it. I'm so glad I just... Happy birthday, Mr. Malloy. Well, guys, do me a favor and let's see. He's monetized. It's not showing that he's monetized though. There's the link to his show if everybody go over there. Now he's yelling about me. Miss New Jersey who lives in Pennsylvania, you know that. Oh, there we go. Now the monetization showed up. All right. Super chat. Happy 73rd. Buy yourself something pretty. Hopefully it won't be a woman. How's New Jersey? Shelly, he's so funny. Alrighty. I sent him a super chat. Happy 73rd. There we go. So I put a smile on his face. Thank you for that. Shelly from New Jersey. He created a 99-cent membership. Yeah, I took my memberships down because there's no point. Oh, he's super excited now. He is super excited. He's so funny. He's so freaking funny. He said, make it rain. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Malloy. He's funny. All right. I'll leave you going, Malloy, but I got to mute you since I'm live. He is. He's so happy with his little. I'm going to stream snipe him just to see what he does. Let's see. Happy birthday to me. There we go. Let's see. Do.
I can throw down some.
There's
amazing
Malloy.
food.
Make sure
Shelley
you
is
go
in
over there.
Pennsylvania now. How do you know she's in PennDOT? Heidi popping in to say happy birthday. Thank you. I'm 73 years old, Heidi. Is that how you pronounce it?
You guys can see it, but I can't see the chat now.
She likes to keep their culture also. Awesome. Making it rain. Thank you. Yeah. Thank
She's
you.
funny.
Thank you, Shelly from the Poconos.
Oh my goodness.
That's where all the convicts go.
I am not in the Poconos.
Wow.
Oh my
that's a lot.
goodness. I'm not even near the Poconos.
That's the Bermuda Triangle. Yours in the Bermuda Triangle. How am I going to fly over there if it
Who's
takes
in
me
the Bermuda
away?
Triangle? He does get so
Yes,
enthusiastic. He's so funny.
Wow. Hey, Heidi. T-Rex trucking in more. Happy birthday.
This is so confusing to be
Happy
here
birthday,
and there and back and
T-Rex.
forth.
Shelly moved to PA. You did, Shelly? Shelly, did you move to Pennsylvania?
Oh my goodness. Somebody tell him yes. I'm in
PennDOT.
central Pennsylvania.
PennDOT.
I'm not running
New
back and
Jersey
forth
dot.
between chats. He's on a Poconos kick right
Puerto
now.
Rican dot.
Shelly lives in the Poconos. Yeah, I live in the Adirondacks too,
I'm
and
in a
you know,
good mood.
and in the
I get
Catskills.
crazy
Go
when
looking
I'm in a
all
good
over.
mood. I really do.
It doesn't matter. They could always show up and
I
say
wanna go
hi
to Puerto Rico, man.
because my doorbell does reload
Can you
now.
take a 18-wheeler T-Rex?
I might
to
only
Puerto
have a
Rico?
little like pellet BB gun in
I'd
my
love to
room,
go
but
there.
I'll get you right in the eye. I got good aim. Like all the convicts are going to
Trucking
Alligator
the
Alcatraz.
18-wheeler.
Yes.
He's gonna go
Yes.
down to Miami.
All right. I love you, Malloy, but you go ahead. You go
That's
have
it.
fun. You go have fun. Because I can't. I can't. He's too distracting. Yeah, no, we know how you're. No one knows where you live. No, I get it. I can read your Taiwanese. I'm in both chats. He's so giddy today. I mean, it's his birthday. He should be giddy. He absolutely should be. I don't think I'll make it to 73. I don't. Either the world will completely implode or or I'm gonna piss off the wrong person, say the wrong thing, and get my face bashed in. That'll be the other. Oh my god, it's bright but dark out. It's like everything looks backlit right now because the sky is brilliant white, but everything else in front of it is like dark. We're just gonna have rain just forever. if they don't have weather machines, then Mother Nature needs like a Xanax or something, because she's just irritated all the time now, or depressed. Maybe somebody give her a happy pill. Mother Nature needs a Molly or something. Like, give her something so that she can go party with the big boys. Oh yeah, that's a dark sky. That's a dark sky. What does the phone say? You could tell that I'm just calling this one in because rain heavy at times starting in 3 minutes. Good to know my eyes are accurate. That's nice. Come on, show me the thunderstorm. Oh, that's a big one on its way. Good. Oh, and it's going to last all afternoon. That's fantastic. I'm like, great. I can't tell you how like dark it got. Like I'm not nowhere near my light switch or anything. Like it's black in this room. Mother Nature's in menopause. Her and me both. Same here with the sky, Heidi. Well, yeah, Heidi, you get a lot of the same freaking weather that I get. I swear to God, if I could leave here, I would want to live somewhere where they at least have somebody close by that I could like hang with. I'm not used to, I mean, as much as I was housebound and everything for like a couple years, I'm not used to not having people local that I could just call and be like, hey, let's go do this, or hey, let's go do that, or hey, let's go for a walk. Hey, let's go sit by the waterfront and collect Pokemon for the next like 5 hours. Hey, let's go do a Pokemon raid. Hey, let's go to a movie. Let's go bowling. Let's, go to the grocery store. Let's do this. I always had somebody nearby who wanted to do something. There's nothing nearby. Like I'm literally out in the Middle East bubblefuck. Which would be fine if I liked the people I lived with, but I don't. So I'm stuck in my room. My son is sleeping. He woke up early this morning and he went back to sleep because it was raining. He was like, screw this, I'm going back to sleep. Okay. Ooh, here it comes. Here it comes. It's going to be a big one, too. I wonder if you're going to hear it. I don't know. I got told last night, well, you almost never lose power. Yeah, well, but I do lose power. I just don't lose it when other people happen to be online with me. I'm just looking to see what's going on, but oh, where's that fly? Is that fly on the outside? It better be. Y'all, I tried the peppermint oil trick that you put peppermint oil in a spray bottle with some water and you spray around your window and in like the tracks of the window, and it keeps ants and spiders from getting in your house and like being attracted to your house. It's true. It works. It works. Because I was having a little bit of an issue with some wolf spiders that kind of were interested in coming into my room, that we were having a bit of an issue. And I bought the peppermint oil and I sprayed all around like the whole window jamb, all around the inside and the outside. And I just wiped it down with a cloth and I sprayed it in the tracks where that hold the sides of the window, where the window goes up and down, because they tend to crawl up that track, push their way through like that weird kind of like that bristle hair that they have there to like soften or slow it or whatever. And it worked really, really well because they haven't come in at all. I haven't had any mosquitoes come in. Like, they're still on the other side of the window, but as long as they stay on that side, I don't give a shit. Just don't come inside. Wolf spiders, we are no relation. You're funny. But yeah, I have my handy dandy little fly swatter next to me. But yeah, no, it really does work for anybody wondering. And it leaves a really nice smell. And it really, like, the wood looks nice now. I don't know if it was just getting dusty or whatever, but I mean, I sprayed the peppermint oil water onto it and rubbed it into the wood, and it looks good. Just remember, any opportunity you have to rub wood, you should. It always comes out better. Holy crap. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Falling on my head like a memory. Falling on my head like a new emotion. So, baby, talk to me. Oh, Lord, it's pouring. Can you hear it? Because it's so loud. I don't have a tin roof, but you would swear I do. My tin roof rusted. I really do think that I must have been born singing. Like, there's no way that I came out of my mother's hoo-ha and wasn't like da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, there's no way. There's no freaking way. So yes, they're all going to Alligator Alcatraz. I can't wait to see what goes on there. Like, man, could you imagine if they did a YouTube channel with Alka-Seltzer Alcatraz? Oh my God. Alligator Alcatraz. Just put up trail cams. Just 24/7 trail cams. Like every, I don't know, 400 or 500 feet. Just let us watch. They would be able to fund all the prison systems just based on the YouTube revenue alone. Like, oh my God. Because we'd all be watching them. We'd be like, oh my God, somebody break out. Come on, somebody break out. I need some excitement in my life. I need to watch the alligators. Like, come on, just try it. You know you wanna. Go for it. You can do it. Have the biggest alligator called Old Red. That'd be funny. Snipperoonie, you are kind. Who are you talking to? I hope it's worth getting to 73. Not sure right now. Of course it is. Of course it is. Listen, I might be low, but that doesn't mean I want to cut my life short. There's shit I want to do. You know what I really want to do? I want to sleep next to somebody again. I am so sick of being by myself. Yes, I'm working on me and everything, but I've worked on me so much and I'm just hitting that low motivation place. Mother Nature's in menopause. Yes, she is. We went over that. Nerd said, down here we get storms that roll in fast and roll out even faster. I know. You got your damn hurricanes. Nice and sunny here in northern Utah. Of course it is, Vicey. Of course it is. I don't think Utah and me would get along. They're very moral, and I tend to have a very immoral speech pattern. Yeah. I don't know. Well, spiders were no relation. I threw a bunch of peppermint tea bags all through my storage unit. Spiders are awesome. Did that work? I know they really don't like peppermint, which is like hilarious to me. Spiders are the kind of company you want. No. Aren't. Thank you. Phrasing. What? Rub the wood? No, that's the right phrasing. I mixed 20 drops of my peppermint and lemon oil and vinegar in a spray bottle. Works quite well. Nice, Heidi. And vinegar? Because, see, vinegar tends to draw the gnats around here. So you got to be very careful with what you use. Fly swatter, or my mom calls it tool for ass whooping. I mean, maybe. But I'm not really much of a hitter. I never was a hitter when it came to my kids. Other people, sure, I'll punch you right in the face like it's my job. But my kids, no. I'm good. All right, I got to take a nap. T-Rex is taking a nap. That hydrogen sulfur fucked up my sleep last night. And I got to drive pretty soon. Shelly, we got to chit-chat on Discord sometime soon. I mean, I did text you. You didn't text me back. Have a nice nap, honey. Shelly, what do they call the place you get your license in New Jersey? The DMV. Why? Department of Motor Vehicles. It's the Department of Motor Vehicles, the DMV. Why? They call it something else now. I don't know. They have all these new names. Like here, it's called PennDOT, Department of Transportation. But it was always the DMV. It was the NJDMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. Why? What do they call it by you? Outpost said, I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do things we never had. Ooh. I bless the rains down in Africa. It took me a minute to place that one. I knew the song. I knew it was Toto, but I couldn't get the beat in my head for some reason. Trump was down there for the opening this morning. He said it was great. Nice. I saw that he got off the plane. I just didn't see the rest of it. Don't worry. We'll go through my Twitter. It's fine. Right, Snipe and Wolfkinder. Nerd said, I want to meet somebody who'll be the reason I keep the passenger seat in my car clean of trash. I mean, I have Connor for that. I want somebody to hold my hand, man. I don't need monumental support. I just need to know somebody's there and that they care. I could move mountains when I know people care. But when it feels like I am not a priority or I don't even matter anymore, that destroys me, man. And I shut down. And that's what I woke up this morning going, don't do it. Don't do it, Chell. Which is why I got on here. The opposite of what I wanted to do. Because I think there's a lot of people out there who struggle with the decision. Do I give in to the low and just waste a day, 2 days, 3 days, just laying here, just having a little pity party for myself? Or do I do the thing I don't want to do and talk to people and get it out? And, you know, I know there's people that say, oh, she gets on there, she cries, she looks so stupid, it's so pathetic, whatever. You know, y'all who think that can go fuck yourselves. Because it must be nice to have everything worked out and be a perfect person. How's that working out for you? Life gets hard, and not all of us have people we could talk to in real time. Like, I don't. I have nobody in front of me that I could talk to. Nobody. Tried talking to my mother this morning. She don't give a fuck. Can't talk to her husband because, you know, he's just odd and you just can't talk to him because people blow up for the weirdest fucking reasons. Can't talk to my kids because I can't put this shit on them. So who am I supposed to talk to? They moved me out here where I know literally nobody. What do you want me to go talk to the friggin' lawnmower dude that drives up and down and waves at me? Like, oh, great. Who I think is on a sex offenders list, and I can't really tell. But I get it. Advice, baby. Well, all praying in Utah keep the weather clear. Nice. All the praying in Utah keeps the weather clear. I guess. Lady said, like it's my job. I mean, I will beat people like it's my job. Keep the gnats out of here too. I use it around the porch. Like, really? Because I don't know why they really like the vinegar. They're drawn to vinegar here. What kind of vinegar do you use? Like apple cider, white vinegar, like distilled vinegar? What kind? Because there's a difference. Vinegar and dish soap. Vinegar attracts them, and the dish soap traps them. Yeah, that's what I use to trap the fruit flies and the gnats. But we're talking about like keeping the spiders out and stuff. Damn straight. But it's funny that the Mormon population is decreasing. Long live the degenerates. Oh yeah. Well, you feel that way now. Give yourself 20 years. You'll feel very differently. Because all the things we find fun and yeah, it's great at 20, 24, 28. When you hit 44 and 48, you're like, fuck, why did I spend all that time doing stupid shit? I could have just not done that and saved all this money and I wouldn't be worried now and blah, blah, blah. Trust me. Works for flies too. Huh. Remember, tell me what kind of vinegar. He talked about alligator Alcatraz in his last term, and he's finally doing it. I mean, I think it's hilarious. Fuck it. Build moats around the White House for all I care. Just go for it. I have fun with it. He's not going for another term. I say do everything you wanted to do in this term. You're almost 80 years old, dude. Like, just go do it. Go do it. Throw caution to the wind, Trump. Just go ahead and make America great again and have some fun doing it, because I think he really deserves the lulls. I have a Jewish friend that like insult. I have a Jewish friend like that in Salt Lake, and he said it was the worst he's ever been treated. By who? What the hell are you talking about? Long talks help. Just saying. I know. Hugs help even more. I am not. You would think I'm the person who needs to talk it all. There's two ways to go about this. Either I have to talk it all out and be reassured verbally, or I just need to be held. That's it. That's it. And I'm not talking like laying there for like hours upon hours, just casual touches and hugs and stuff like that. I don't get any of that. I mean, who hugs me around here? My son? That's it. God, the only person to hug me in like years and years and years is my son. And that's not doing, like, it's not meeting the quota for like human interaction that I need. I'm very tactile. I know, Les. You purposely have your people repellent, but I need to be close to people, and it just drives me crazy. The lead singer for Toto, the son of the music conductor John Williams, and he did this song, the singing voice of the adult Simba. I didn't know that. I didn't know the lead singer for Toto is John Williams' son. I love John Williams. Oh God, I can hear my daughter. She's so loud. Very cool, Outpost. I did not know that. Thank you for telling us. You got us, Shelly. Thank you, Les. I appreciate that. Distilled vinegar. There you go. That must be the difference, because the apple cider vinegar draws them like crazy. It's a mixture of oils and vinegar that repels the gnats. Nice. Okay. I don't have lemon oil. I got to get lemon oil. Isn't that the truth, Shelly? I wouldn't have wasted so much time buying into the feminist bullshit, right? Like, I would not have done the whole, oh, I don't need no man, I'm strong enough. I would have been like, fucking, I graduated high school. I need to be married. Can I just be married and have a partner, please? That's what I want out of life. I want to be married. I want to be with one person who's going to just be joyous and struggle and cry and laugh and go through every single high and low with me, who I can do the same with. Like, that's all I want out of life. My kids, yeah, I want things for my kids, but ultimately they're their own people. They got to decide what they want. I can't navigate their whole lives. Katie a little bit, but like even her, like, if watching this stupid 600-pound life showed me anything, it's that no matter what disabilities or disadvantages people have, they can still make viable connections with people. They still can get out there, and she doesn't. And I mean, she doesn't because she's so trusting and everything else, but she needs that. She needs somebody other than, me in her life. Bafangula Cyber. Heidi actually got me to send her stuff. So Bafangula Sor de Mamada Akite Mort. There you go. That's the whole thing. Hugs from our kids are different. I get you, T3. They are different. They are. Because they constantly, it doesn't matter how old our kids get, they always are in a position of needing us. We're never really allowed to need them. Not really. I mean, you can need them for do this, do that, or whatever. But as far as like being dependent on them for any type of like emotional or whatever, that's not really a thing. As it shouldn't be, because they're going to have their own lives. They shouldn't be weighed down with our crap and all our bad decisions. They pay for that enough. Sorry, I need my protein shake. But it's weird because like the kids are around, it's a constant vacuum on my energy. I love my kids. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my kids, but I'm always jumping through hoops for them. I always make sure they're fed. They have this, they have that. How do you feel? What do you need? And it doesn't matter how old they are. Like Katie turned 30. It doesn't matter. I still dote on her. I never had that. Not once did I have that with my mother. Grandma a little bit. But grandma wasn't super affectionate. Grandma like covered all the basics and the needs and everything else, but she wasn't emotionally, she wasn't there. Nobody in my family was. They're so eager to blame and yell and belittle you. At least it wasn't in German. No, I don't speak German. I don't. That's the one. I get very tongue-tied when I try to speak German. I mean, I've done it, but I had this friend of mine, Artie, who passed away after COVID ended, and that's apparently what they said he died of, which whatever. He had this ex-girlfriend that he was like really hung up on. And she used to speak German to him to turn him on. And I was like, when he told me that, I was like, wait, back up. What? And he was like, well, she used to talk German to me to get me like, like get me all horny and like turned on. And I was like, wait. All the languages in the world, that's the one that like puts lead in your pipe? Really? Like, what's going on? And he was like, I don't know what it is. He was like, I think it's because it's so aggressive. I was like, oh, you're so Jersey. Like, because he was the ultimate Jersey boy. Like, but yeah, that's what did it for him. It was the whole, like the whole barking part of the language. And after that, he was like, would you say like that? No, I'm not going to say that. Why not? Because I know what it does to you. I was like, what are you oh, I told you. Yeah, you told me. Like, that's the bad part about having a really close female friend. Because when you want to switch it up and go to the next level, you already told her all your secrets. So I know everything that turns you on. I know where you're going with this. You're not being subtle. And if I don't want to go down that road, I'm not going to go down that road. And he was just like, hey, I was like, no. What the hell? I was like, why would I say that? So now I have this weird aversion to talking German. I get tongue-tied because it makes me nervous because I know that's what it did for him. And it just, now that's stuck in my head, which makes watching World War II documentaries really odd. I'm just saying. Because, like Adolf will be up there doing his little speech. And I'm just like, I'm like, thank God Artie's dead, or else he'd be like full mast by now. I know I'm being very random, but that's what popped into my head, so that's what came out of my mouth. There you go. The older I get, the more I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone under 40. Snipperoni, they just don't get it's true, they don't. They really don't. When I love it, I've told you guys this before. I love it when somebody in their 20s with no kids and like no husband and basically like just crap job, just like an easy ass job, says, oh my God, I'm so tired. Bitch. No, you're not. Okay. You are not tired. You are very well rested and spoiled. That's what you are. But no, you are not tired. Oh, I will go off on somebody who says they're tired because I'm like, you have no idea what tired really is. Like, you have no idea. It's like when somebody's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm tired. I need a nap." Oh well, some of us can't do that. Uh, I couldn't imagine that yet. Mine have left the nest, so I guess in a way I can't. Right, Heidi? I can't imagine not having kids, but I can't imagine them being with me forever either. So at least it wasn't in German. There you go. I can oblige with the German if need. Heidi, if only Artie was alive, he would have loved you. You want German? Oh, here we go. There we go. You're all gonna go and get in on it. Snipperoonie said it's such a sexy language, almost like French with an attitude. Didn't I just say that it's very aggressive? It's guttural, not sexy. Snippy said, okay, this got weird now. Oh, Lasson, I don't mean to kink shame, but German, I'm just saying, like, these are the people that I know. Nerd said, oh, I mean to kink shame. That's fucking weird. Listen, people get turned on by the weirdest things. Snipperoonie said covered with a heavy cream sauce. German covered with a heavy cream sauce? Really? Nerd said, did she make him dress up in lederhosen? No, it's not that it turned her on. It turned him on when she spoke German. So she learned how to speak fluent German so that she could turn him on. I mean, granted, she had plenty of time because she was uneducated, unemployed, and young as fuck. And he was old, and she wanted to steal him away and take his money. Which she wound up kind of successful, but then she passed away before he did. She had some issues with needles. So, yeah. So she went bye-bye before he did, which really was not a good time for me and him and our friendship because he was seriously depressed and very, very needy. But it was like, all right, I'm here for you. I was just glad that she couldn't abuse him anymore. She was very abusive. She did things to turn him on, but she did it so she could manipulate him. And he didn't understand that. And I kept trying to tell him that. But you try telling a man who's in his mid-50s that the hot chick that's like paying attention to him is only interested in his money. And he's like, no, she wants my dick. She wants this. She wants that. No, dude, she don't. Like, no, she don't. There is nothing about your aging, rapidly aging self that is interesting to a 22-year-old, 24-year-old, however, I forget how fucking old she was. I think she was like 23. But there's nothing about you that's interesting to her unless it's in your wallet. And that's what she was interested in. The fact that you owned your own home and you owned 2 homes and you owned your own business and you had, the motorcycle and you'd take her out to eat whenever she wanted and wherever she wanted. You buy her whatever she wanted. Like, that's literally why she was there. Which is funny because you know what's funny? When the money is gone, people lose interest in you. It's hilarious. That's how you know. That's how you know. Are the people who like to pretend like, you didn't give them everything that you have. He did everything for her. And she didn't appreciate it. She abused him terribly. She even made him, she tried to have the cops called on him. She like took a gun and went to his back window and fired the gun and then called the cops and said he did it. And all his neighbors were like, no, like we could see who it was. Like she fired more than once. We saw it was her, and he would never do that. Like he lived in that neighborhood for I think like 30 years, never did anything weird like that. And his neighbors like, we've known him for like ever. This crazy chick, wait. But she caused problems for him, and the cops took his guns. And even after the whole thing went through and he was found not guilty and whatever, they wouldn't give him his guns back. They had like he filled out so much paperwork. They're like, yeah, it's in the works, it's in the works, it's in the works. He died. He never got his guns back. I felt bad because he was like a collector. He enjoyed collecting like older guns. and she happened to use some of his older, more local, I guess, memorabilia that he had, but they were like old guns, and they got taken away, and it was a whole big thing at like 3 a.m. I remember that phone call. I got that phone call. This bitch. I was like, my life used to be so, I don't know, exciting, and now it's just like, I was asleep at 12 o'clock last night. What the fuck is that? Like, all right, I guess I'm old now. So, it is what it is. Random is good, T3. Oh, I mean, it's better than everything else that's going through my head. Nerd said, I performed in cabaret in college. Oh, I love cabaret. And had some lines in German, and a voice teacher made me learn songs in German, and it's not an easy or soft language. No. You have to understand the way I am, mein Herr. A tiger is a tiger, not a lamb, mein Herr. You'll never turn the vinegar to jam, mein Herr. So I do what I do, and I do what I do when I'm through. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. Assless lederhosen would be great. Nice, Snips. Thank you for that visual. Assless lederhosen. I guess there's a kink for everything. Hey, you could always create a pair and try to sell them. That might be a business. You could create all like historical costumes, all assless. Oh, that'd be funny. Or with like the boob things cut out. You could do that. That would totally be a whole niche for you. Do it, Snipperoni. That would definitely be a conversation starter. I can tell you that. Uneducated. Stop. You sound like a Democrat. All the Democrat isn't knocked out of Shelley. Listen, I don't believe that education and school are the same. I think life educates you. I do. I think you have to be willing to learn every single day. I am willing to learn something every single day. You will never hear me say, nope, 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 nope. No, it's no. This is the way it has to be because this is the way I learned it. And this is the only way I like doing it. If there's a better way, I'll learn it. If there's more information to be had, I'm happy to have it. But no, the liberal is knocked out of me. I can't stand these people. Except for the fact that yesterday I kind of wanted to dye Katie's head magenta. Not her head, but her hair. You know what I meant. It's nice to hear you laugh, T3. Thank you. You know, like I said, my emotions, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. Heidi said, I speak it brokenly, which fits circumstances when needed. My 3 dogs know how to behave when I do. Yeah, because they're like, oh shit, she used a harsh word. I didn't like the sound of that. Wait, he was old? Did her speaking German give him flashback? He wasn't that old. God, you're really showing your age. Not for nothing, nerd, but you're almost 40. So I wouldn't be talking about other people's ages if I were you. I'm just saying. Lass says, that tells me Shelley needs herself a good conservative man that would love nothing more than to make her happy. So motivate. That's exactly what I want. It's exactly what I want. Somebody I can take care of and dote on and cook for and make a nice home. Because that's all I want. He'll knock it out of you. Well, I'll tell you what, if there's any Democrat, like any liberal left in my bloodstream, he would have to go deep to reach it. So let's hope. What a crazy bitch. She was a crazy bitch. Her name was Kelly, because of course it was. I swear to God, all my exes or like my bosses all have a crazy ex or crazy current or whatever named Kelly. And then they wind up talking to me and they'll eventually slip and call me Kelly. And that's when I punch them in the face because that's not my name. But no, my ex-husband didn't do that. My ex-husband called his wife Kelly, Shelly, and yeah, he got hit. But yeah, Marty used to call me Shelly and I'd hit him or at least yell at him. I did hit him once. But yeah, no, Artie did it once. He called me Kelly and I literally was sitting at his kitchen table. I looked at him and he was like, Did I just say the other day? I was like, yeah, you did. He was like, oh God, he goes, I hope I didn't invoke her. I was I was like, nah. I was like, if she shows up, and she did show up. I was there though when she showed up. So she knocked on the door, and he had like, this was well before ring cams were like a normal thing. He had bought one and set it up, and we were actually like in the process of setting it up that day. That's why I went to hang out, because he was like, come hang out, we'll have some beers, cook barbecue, whatever. And my kids were, doing stuff. Like Katie was doing something. I forget what she was doing. And Connor was at my mother's. And I was like, yeah, I'll come by for the day. And I went by to hang out, and we set up this whole thing, and we're looking at his phone, and we're like, oh my God. And all of a sudden she just appeared, and we were both like, because this bitch looked like a ghost. She was very gothic, like very into goth. So she was super, super white, very, very dark hair, extreme makeup. She was just a psycho. And she just appeared on the ring cam, and we weren't used to it. Mind you, nobody had ring cams back then. So it's just like, like we both jumped. And she knocked on the door, and she was like, you let me in this motherfucking house. And he was like, he got up. I was like, you better sit your ass back down. And he was like, she's going to keep, like, she's going to wait, because his dad was alive back then. And he was like, she's going to wake my dad up. I was like, I got this. And I went and answered the door. And she was not expecting that. I opened the door, and I was like, can I help you? And she was like, oh my God, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm just hanging out. What's up? And she was like, I want to talk to him. I said, yeah, that's not going to happen. I was like, and you're waking his father up, and his father just got back from the hospital. He's not, doing well. I was like, you need to go. And she was like, and what are you going to do about it? I said, would you like me to come out and make you leave? And she turned her ass around, got in her car, and she left. And he's like, how'd you do that? I said, because all I got to do is put the thought that I'm going to fuck them up in their head. I don't have to actually do it. I just have to, you want me to come out there? Because I will. Your choice. Remember, you're making this decision. And she chose to leave, which was the smart decision, because I'd have fucked her up. But yeah, no. Hey, got her. She said, Shelly time. Yeah, I know you missed the crying. That's all right. She passed away. Yeah, she passed away from a heroin overdose. Oh, yeah. Because she was clean while she was with him. And then when they broke up, when she did that whole gun thing, she slid really, really hard down that slippery slope. She just went full bore and was like, fuck it. She was posting videos of herself, like sending him videos of her all fucked up, of her shooting up and everything. It was terrible. She would make up stories, and she would like call him, and she'd make up stories. This guy's outside and he's doing this and da-da-da-da. And he'd call me because he had the two phones. He had the one that he left his number the same, which was the one she used to call. And he got a new phone and got a whole new number, and he got another Google number. So he had like 4 phone numbers on a separate phone. So he calls me, like he FaceTimes me from this other phone, and he's like, this bitch. And he's literally showing me like what she said, and she hasn't shut up at all. She's and he was like, what do I do? She says she's in danger. I said, you tell her she's in danger to dial 911. You are not her personal fucking knight in shining armor. I was like, you're not a cop. You're a 50-plus-year-old man. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. She can go fuck herself. Like, just tell her to call the cops if she's in that much danger. And that's what he did. But he was devastated when she died. Devastated, because he didn't find out for like 2 weeks. Because they didn't find her for like 2 weeks. That's how like antisocial she had become. That's what scares me. If I die, none of y'all are gonna know. None of y'all are know. Well, who's my son gonna text? T-Rex? Probably. If he's even in that kind of like mind frame. I don't know. It's weird. My dad had a girl young enough to be his granddaughter treat him like an ATM machine. Her probation officer would not get her out of the house. It was a nightmare. Oh, yeah. No, if they find a stable place for him to be, they're like, no, stay there. No matter what. Yeah, probation officers suck. But yeah, these young girls, they all go for like the dudes with money and they're up there in life and they just, you're so awesome. You look so young. And they make them feel young, even though they're just lying to them. And it's just like, all right, whatever. Wolfie, long time no see. If only I was a designer. I mean, you have the capacity to learn. God. Don't be such a negative Nelly. Go out there and make some assless chaps or something. But make them like, oh, you could do like a Revolutionary War uniform. Assless. You could do like, what else? Betsy Ross. You could make like a Betsy Ross kind of gown with the flag and everything, but like do the cutouts for the boobies. It'd be hilarious. You could go into that whole, that'd be your niche. You could do that, Snipperoni. You could go and create assless and titless historical costumes. There you go. There's got to be, an area for that. There's got to be. Knowing the Germans and their kinks, they probably have assless leader. They probably do. In leather. Leather and lace. Tomorrow Belongs to Me. That's the song from the show I'll never forget. Nice. Okay. Gutters Pub. I'm 39. Girl. You are 29. If a day over. Stop it. Make me a sandwich, T3. I mean, that's what I do, dude. Like, all I do is like cook and clean around here. Cook, clean, do laundry, and then babysit. That's all I do is babysit adult people and keep people happy. Like, it's never given back. Not by them, not by him, not by anybody that I want it from. The deeper the better, right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You got a few years before that. Not many. Shenny! Hi, Shenny. Late, but I made it. How you doing? Snipe, you're treading living dangerous. I mean, a little bit, but he's all right. Hugger buggers. A-team, what's up? Dancing in here. Look at you. Peace and prosperity, talking trash truth, moderators and chat. Same to you, Lovey. Same to you. We're just hanging out just because it's a dreary day here and I got nothing. Oh, I just saw lightning. Was it lightning? Maybe it was lightning. I don't know. Something flashed. Or maybe I'm having a stroke. That'd be great. Cook, clean, and do laundry. I need a Ruby. You know what, Jenny? But I enjoy taking care of people. I really do. I've always enjoyed creating a comfy atmosphere. That's why people always, gravitated around me. That's why they used to call me the queen at school, at work. Because I would just sit there and everybody would just kind of filter into the room. They didn't need to be there. They just filtered in because they wanted to feel better. They wanted, to be with somebody who was going to take care of them, make them laugh, care what they had to say. So they'd all come in and then they'd congregate around me and I'd hold court. I never asked people to come into my room. I never said, hey, you know what? I want to hear your life story. Come on, come in. Don't just pass by my classroom. Come on in. Waste the next hour of my time when I could be doing something more productive. No, I never said that. But they would pass by my room and go, oh, Shelly's in there. And whoop, right in. And it was funny the way they would just stand there and just, foot to foot and talking. I'm like, you can sit. Just get a chair. It's fine. Oh, okay. So by 8:00 every morning, I mean, I'm already at school an hour. There's 7 people sitting around my desk telling me their life stories at 8:00 in the morning. I'm like, we got to work in 15 minutes, right? Don't you have a classroom to get to? I don't know. It was weird, but I never turned anybody away. I never made them feel like I judged them because I didn't judge them. I don't give a fuck what they do. You want to get something off your chest? Get it off your chest. Go ahead. Say it. Say it all. As long as you feel better. You feel better? Okay, good. Protein. Hell yeah. A-Team said, what do you do to unplug? I used to do a lot of things. Working was a big part of my life. Because for me, it wasn't work. I enjoyed what I did. I enjoyed working with the kids. I enjoyed doing the crafts with them. I enjoyed making the school more inviting. I enjoyed figuring out how they learned best and giving that kind of curriculum to them. Like, I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the singing parts and the dancing parts and recess and making sure that they had everything that they needed. And I loved working. And now there's so many hours in a day. And I'm here by myself because these people don't give a fuck. They just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Like, they just go off and do whatever. They don't ask nobody, hey, anybody want to go here? Anybody want to, we're going here. You guys want to come? No, nothing. So it's a little boring. I'm used to filling my days with taking care of other people. I was used to filling my days doing my podcast, doing my show, talking about religion and talking about God and talking about morals and, talking about trauma and how to heal yourself and how to come back from things. And honestly, I feel like I shouldn't be telling anybody how to do anything because I fucked up my life so much. And yet, no matter how low of a point I hit, I always bounce back. Hello, Cardinal. How are you? Hi, Red. Hey, Red. Pretty baby. Oh, the Cardinal's right outside my window calling me. The male Cardinal is the red one. He's very, he will sit on the feeder and whistle loud as he can until I go to the window and say hi, and then he's happy. Like, if I go sit on the porch, he flies over and sits on the porch railing and just looks at me and tilts his head, and then he flies away. But he always comes and says hello. We now officially have 6 cardinals. There are 2 males. There are 2 mated females, and each set has a baby. Just 1 baby each. Oh, do you hear him? That's how he whistles. There he is. Hi. I know you heard me. You're so pretty. I think it's hilarious that Katie had to alter her compliment because she was afraid that she was going to hurt the female cardinal's feelings by not including it and saying that she was pretty as well. She was like, I don't want her to feel bad. Like, kid, don't ever change. I know I call her kid, but she just turned 30 yesterday. That's the kind of heart I wish most people had. Instead of them being like, you know what? I'm going to compliment the best, but no, you know what? I don't want anybody to hurt. So yeah, I'm just going to give a general compliment. Be like, you're all amazing. That's how she thinks. That's how I think sometimes. A lot of the time I'm just mean. But she's very kind. She is. She's a kind kid. It was raining very hard here about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, it was here about 20 minutes ago too. It freaking poured. Good. I need people to take care of me. Nephew left, and now I'm not taking care of myself. Oh, Shenny. Protein. Shenny. I mean, if you don't like protein powder, you need a boyfriend. There's one way. If you can't get protein one way, get another. You better take care of you. Yes, you better, because it's so easy to slip into that, I don't feel like it mode. Don't do that. Don't let yourself go. You're an amazing person. You're able. You can move around and everything, so you're good. Just keep taking care of you, Shenny. It was a sparkle in your eye, darling. Oh, Lord. It was a sparkle in your eye. Let me tell you something. If I have a twinkle in my eye, everybody's got to look out, because that means I am up to no good and about to have some real fun. Snipperoni said fiber is how I unplug. Oh, not that way. Yeah, there you go. That's true wealth. What's true wealth? Taking care of people or having people care about you? Because I tend to think both. I already put 2 scoops in my coffee, Snipperoonie. And you know I was muy relaxed with nephew here. Now not so much. Aw. Why'd he leave? Why did he leave? Outpost said Shelly is a better Snow White than that bitch from the movie. Thank you for that. I talk to all the animals around here, and unfortunately for my mother, they talk back and they come back and they visit, and I feed them, and ha 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 ha. But we have tons of animals here now. You're talking to birds. You're officially Cinderella, Shell. I mean, Cinderella, Snow White, whatever. One Disney princess trying to get murdered by her, parents or the other. Yeah, it's fine. That sounds apropos for me. T3, yes, I wish that Heart for Others was more common. Love Katie's. Yeah, she's got a good heart. She's got a good heart. Not much between the ears, but between the rib cage, she's doing really good. Enjoying what you do, yeah. Enjoying what you do is worth everything. And I loved being a kindergarten teacher. Loved it. Oh my God, those kids used to make me laugh. I remember there were so many times those kids, they would say shit. And in Hoboken, like, you have a certain system where you could only go to our public schools if you lived in our town. And we had a cop's daughter. We knew he didn't live in town full time, but we knew his mother did. And the kids stayed with the mother like a couple days a week. So we were good. But it wasn't something that you said out loud. And we were creating this map that I drew because they asked me to draw a map of Hoboken so that all the kindergartners could put their little like stars on so they could see, where everybody lived. No names or anything. Just they'd have the little star where their apartment was or their building was. And Naya was her name. She would not go. She was like, no, because my city's not there. I live in Wayne. We're like, no, you don't. Like, stop saying that. Put grandma's address. No. I live in Wayne. We're like, oh my God. It was so funny because I finally took her. I was like, you can't say that. I was like, we're only talking about your grandma's address, not daddy's new address. The address you started school with. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, but why? She was like, isn't that a lie? I was like, no, it's not a lie. It's just, I just need your information. I was like, it's called history. She was like, all right. But it took like 20 minutes. She kept arguing with all of us. And I was like, oh my God, let me talk to her. Because she just was not getting it. And there were other teachers there like looking like, oh my God. We just didn't want her to like lose out. Because there was no way he could have ever done his job in Hoboken and gotten her to school in Wayne. So she had to go to school in Hoboken. And he was just very well liked. But oh my God. So many different things we ran into like that. I don't even know why that came up. She's not a gutter snipe? Oh my goodness. Who's not a gutter snipe? Don't clients know I'm trying to listen to my Shelly girl? Like, fucking calling me. That's hilarious. I haven't had a cigarette in over a month. Over a month. I want to rip somebody's face off. I don't care that some people are happy with their vaping. It doesn't do it for me. I'm going to continue to vape, but it's like, damn, like I really want that cigarette. Life just has a way to be a jerk. Oh, Snipperoonie, life just has a way to be a jerk. I mean, always. They need to learn. I had one of my middle schoolers tell a kid, don't be a titiri. There you go, like Carlos Mencia. I used to say that all the time. Marty actually gave me a substitute that I sent back to the office because she was fucking retarded. And he came by and he was like, he goes, I'm sending you, because he was like, your teacher's going to be out tomorrow too. He was like, I'm sending you another sub. I was like, stop sending me these fucking thiety subs. And he stopped in the middle of the, he goes, the what? I say, thiety. And he was like, why are you so mean? I was like, I'm not mean. I'm honest. And some of you can't tell the difference. I was like, that's not my fucking problem. Sounds like a you problem. That does not sound like a me problem. I cracked up, but I had to tell him not to talk like that through the left. I don't care. Like, let them call them titities. Hello, Michael. How are you? Hello, sweetie. Welcome, welcome. Nerd said he responded to me by saying, this is an A and B conversation. See your way out of it. I said to him, I know, and I took a U-turn to join it. It was a great comeback, and he was dumbstruck. The kid from across the street keeps walking back and forth with his newfound friend who has no interest in the area at all. But why they're walking on my side, like on my grass, I don't understand. His house is literally across the street. Like, walk on your own fucking property. This is an AB conversation. See your way out of it. I took a U-turn to join it. I haven't heard that in forever. Wolfkinder, your lungs are happier without the smoke. Yeah, but I get this weird tickle now, like in the back of my throat, which unfortunately I'm not with anybody, so I can't have that scratched. But it drives me nuts because it gives me this constant like, and I don't like it. And I miss my cigarettes. I do. You know that the future means something to you if you're staying away from the cigs. You wouldn't if you didn't think it was worth the effort. I wouldn't stay away from them if I didn't promise my son. I promised my son, and I don't break promises to my children. I'm too used to that. I don't like how that feels, so I would never do that to them. Shani said, right? I'm a bitch because I say what's on my mind. I try not to, but my attitude when I'm trying to be nice shines through. It's the fake liars I can't do it. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not actively trying to hurt anybody's feelings. In fact, I will literally search for the words to say something I know is probably going to be devastating to you in the nicest way I can possibly deliver it. And then there's people who just piss me off, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. And I just let the shit fly. I don't care. And they're just like, oh, she's such a bitch. Why? Because I just don't like you? Like, you've pushed me to that point. You've pushed me to the point where now I need to put the brutal back in my honesty. Usually I'm just honest, but if you want brutal honesty, I could supply that too. Shani said, look, as for no cigs now, look at how much money you've already saved. You said 30 days. What's your savings already? I just love that. Now that I've gone 10 more years without it. Oh yeah, no. Shelly's close to screaming, get off my lawn. No, but it's just weird because, I mean, they live across the road. Like, literally, they live across the road. Why are they not walking on their property? Like, why would you cross this way to walk on mine when it's all the fucking same? I just don't get it. I mean, granted, my property is well maintained. It's mowed and everything, so there could be that. But, I mean, he lives across the street. If you think that your lawn is too high, fucking mow it. You're like 12 or 13 or 14. I don't know, but you look like you got energy. Go mow your grass. No cigs. I purchased an RV and now a house, all because I quit smoking after 45 years of being so hot that I smoked. All right, so you're saying that all the money you spent on those cigarettes you now put into a house, which is great, but did you smoke so much? I mean, were they so expensive? Because 10 plus years ago they were what? Were they $8-9 a pack? When I started smoking, cigarettes were $1.05 a pack. $1.05. That's how long I've been smoking. Like, that's ridiculous. Anyway, it is 1:30. Is Mr. Malloy still live? Let's see. Because I want to redirect, but I want to help him out if I can. Let's see. Is he live? Is Malloy live still? I'm not seeing him. Is he still live? No, I'm not seeing him anywhere. Why not? Let's see, birthday. What the hell was his stream name? I can't remember. Nope. What the hell? Nobody's live? Nobody Likes Onions is live 24/7. Fuck him. Pretty Antisocial is live. Do you mind if I send you guys there? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can raid there. They're going to go over the whole Aaron thing. I am not a Steel Toe fan at all. I hate Steel Toe. Just so you know. Heading out to my RV this weekend. Nice. Going to the coast for an awesome weekend with my kids and grandkids. I can't wait. See, isn't that nice to do family things? They don't do that here. Is it live or is it Memorex? Finished paying off the RV and fell into a great deal where the house payment was the same as the RV payment. Nice. Cigs were almost $6 a pack when I quit. That's nice, Shen. Damn. When I get mad and actually stand up for myself, the response I always get is, "Why are you screaming?" That's because you yell, nerd. Your voice is very aggressive, much like mine. Why are you mad? Like, my reaction is happening in a vacuum and not caused by the animal. Michael loves it. Now you're kicking us off your lawn. Only because I got a couple things that I want to get done today, and I need to start thinking about dinner, and I might have to run to the store to go get ground beef because I think Connor wanted meatloaf tonight. And I don't think I bought meatloaf. I don't think I bought ground beef, and I know I have to make rice. We're almost $6 now. I think they're 12. They're definitely at least $12 a pack. The cheap cigarettes here are like $5-6. But even that, it's just like, There are a few voices that make my day better. Thank you for streaming today. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I'm not kicking anybody off my stream. I'm not kicking you off my lawn. But I do have stuff that I want to do, and I don't want to bore you. Thank you guys for listening to me and for hanging with me and keeping me company. I really do want to do this more often, but I want to do it with a topic or a theme or whatever. You didn't come? What the fuck, girl? I haven't either. So, like, there are buku batteries in this house going to waste because they're not getting used. Shani said, I did menthols. You can't even get them in California. You can't smoke mentholated cigarettes in California? What kind of retarded bullshit is that? You can smoke tons and tons and tons of weed, but not menthol cigarettes? Shut up. I can't. I don't understand laws anymore. I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever. Just let us do what we want to do. If you want to kill yourself with cigarettes, it's your fucking prerogative. Snipe, you lucky dog. Nope. The Nazi state fucks up everything. Yep. Eat the bugs. You have to eat the bugs. You will own nothing and you will be happy. You will be happy. Nope. The globalists got to go away. Got to go away. It's raining again. Fuck a duck. You're repressed. You're repressed. I'm depressed. What a pair we make. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. And do me a favor, hang out for a little bit. I am not going to play the exit. I am just going to end the stream so that you go over to Pretty Antisocial. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to play the outro because I enjoy it. Anyway, I love you guys. Mwah. Take care of each other. Have a wonderful weekend and have a very weekend. Today's Tuesday. Have a very happy July. I hope your summer is off to a great start. And I hope you all have an amazing July 4th weekend. Love you. Mwah. I will see you in the funny papers. Bye.
Jersey girl, I know that you're a Jersey girl inside. 4 a.m. at a diner, stop singing, living on a
And doggone it, people like me.